Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. I want to come and talk to you about FHA loans. So here are the three most important things that you need to know before accepting an offer as a seller from a buyer who has an FHA loan. Number one, you will be required to fix, test, treat, remedy any termite or wood-destroying insect, carpenter ants, any wood-destroying insect issues that you have. You cannot give a credit for it. You cannot tell the buyer, hey, we're not going to negotiate on this. You do not have a choice. The loan will not close unless you fix, repair, remediate, and treat any wood-destroying insect issues that the property has. Why do I bring this up? We are doing one right now with a house. It costs about $2,000 just for the treatment, not including any of the repairs. So if you are deciding between a conventional loan that's a little bit lower or an FHA loan that's a little bit higher in price, but you know that you have termite issues or may suspect that you do, you might want to take all of this into account. Reason number two, chipped paint. Any peeling paint, any cracked paint, anything like that you have, whether it's on the inside of the house, on the outside of the house, the porch, or even the garage. Again, it cannot be negotiated away. You can't give a credit for it. You cannot tell the buyer you're not going to do it. It is required to be done before the loan will be able to be closed for any FHA buyer. So again, if you have any of those issues, any cracked paint, that has to be scraped off. It has to be repainted. Make sure you take into account the cost of those things when you are thinking about accepting an FHA loan. Number three, the appraisal on an FHA loan is typically more conservative. Not all of the times, but I guess you could go in percentages. They are typically lower than conventional loans, number one. But number two is they last for 6 months and they cannot go away. So, for example, I had a house in South River a couple years back. We had a FHA buyer. The appraisal came in like $40,000 under what the value of the house was. And this was during a normal market, not even during the crazy market that we have right now. The issue is any other buyer coming in with an FHA loan who wants to purchase the house will get that appraisal. So that FHA appraisal for any FHA buyer over the next 6 months, that is the one that you will be going by. So you are taking a big risk in getting an FHA appraisal because let's say the appraisal again drops from $40,000. It is going to either prevent you from selling the house for the next 6 months to another FHA buyer or force you to drop your price down by that $40,000. In this example, it's going to force you to drop your selling price down to whatever that FHA appraisal is. And that is a big concern. It's a big issue. None of these three happens. None of these three issues come up in a conventional loan because they don't have the same stipulations. So those are the three most important things that you need to really take a look at and really crank the numbers out before you decide to take a buyer with an FHA loan.